Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, some interesting information about the OCG format. Past weekend there was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Asia Championship 2017 in Singapore, so the winter qualifier, and here is a metagame breakdown. So all props to Road of the King, links will be in the video description like always. So again, a very nice website for OCG metagame coverages and breakdowns, so feel free to check it out, highly recommend it. But as you see here, it was a tournament held past weekend. There were about 111 participants. To give you an idea, this is like a big regionals, if I'm not mistaken. This is not like a YCS caliber tournament, but it's like a big regionals. And from the article I was able to read, there were also a huge amount of top caliber OCG players. For example, there were like the 2012 champion from back then, the 2014 champion as well, which I'll mention in a few moments as well, because he was close this time, so some interesting results. But this tournament, I decided to make a video about this tournament because of a few reasons. The first reason, as you see here, for their metagame breakdown. So 111 decks were gathered from this tournament, and I think no surprise, Zoodiac Beasts were the most popular deck in this tournament, with 34 people playing the deck, but only 7 Zoodiac Beasts managed to top 16. Well, which is okay, I guess, but you know the format then isn't really tier 0, right? But again, this is only one tournament, so let's keep that in mind. The second thing that caught my eye were Eidolon Beasts. So this is like pure, quote-unquote, pure Eidolon Beasts. Well, with pure I mean not with Zoodiac Beasts, and there were 14 players that played like Eidolon Beasts, and an astonishing 5 people top 16th with Eidolon Beasts, and that's kinda a lot for only 14 players attending the tournament with Eidolon Beasts. And then, no surprise, we had also Infernoid, 9 Infernoid decks, and 3 of them managed to top 16 eventually. We also had 7 Fluffle decks. You know, Fluffle got a lot of boosts, a lot of new cards and new sets, but yeah, still the deck isn't really performing too well. You know, cards like Dimensional Barrier do nuke Fluffles completely. And then last but not least, we had about 47 like quote-unquote rogue decks, other decks, where only one rogue deck managed to top 16, and that was Bujin's, as you see here. This is like the top 16 breakdown, single elimination, and we see all the top 16 decks here in the upper left corner. We see the Eidolon Beast managed to win against that rogue deck, against Bujin artifacts, and eventually the top 4, as you see here, we had the 2 Eidolon Beast decks. One of them is Calvin Ang, which might ring a bell. I believe he is or at least he was, the Asia champion from back in 2014, I believe, with Shadows, but I'm not really sure about that. But he's definitely one of those winners over there, and only one Zoodiac Beast in the top 4, since the other deck was Infernoids. Well, 60 card Infernoid deck. The list will follow soon. But again, Zoodiac Beast got destroyed, got eliminated in the top 4, and the finals was an Eidolon Beast mirror match. Both lists are very similar, as you see here. A few important things is that, first of all, the artifacts are still kinda popular and are doing very well. Artifacts are preferred, well Sight of course, and Moral Tech with Sanctum are preferred in the main deck over cards like Solemn Strike. They're also running like Triple Compulsory, which is also good against the opponent's Drancia, but you know, artifacts Sight, for example, can completely shut down your opponent's usage of his or her extra deck, and you know, Zoodiac Beasts are pretty much an extra based deck, right? And on top of that, they also play the new Windwitches, you know, Windwitch, Glassbell, and Icebell. Icebell is pretty much the tour guide. It's also pretty much a one-card invincible Crystal Wing. So for that, I think it's well worth it. And on top of that, these Windwitches are also wind types. And then you take a look at the Eidolon Beasts. You know, Eidolons, that one Alistair, which is searchable off of their field spell, and the triple terraforming is kind of staple. It's an instant searcher for your field spell. It's super consistent, and your Alistair searches out their themed polymerization, and you know your Alistair gets banished, send it back to the deck, get back your polymerization. So much advantage with these new Eidolon Beasts, and yeah, the extra deck is where the power lies of this deck. You know, the two best Eidolon Beasts are first of all the Wind one, Radine, which is pretty much a Book of Moon during both players' turns, and needs a Wind type together with your Alistair, and the Wind Witches are Wind type, and yeah, thanks to the fusion you can also banish monsters from your grave, so you know, free fusion monsters. And let's say you can end your first turn field with something like Crystal Wing paired up with something like a Radine, or maybe the other one, the light one, which is Markaba, I believe the name is, which needs a light, it needs a light, and the artifacts are also of course light monsters, so the deck is like very good and combines very well. The synergy is on top level here. Wonderwand is also an extremely nice deck, but yeah, also a lot of traps, Dimensional Barrier as mentioned, pretty much staple in this format and the upcoming TCG format as well, but Sanctum is something kinda crucial, so if you don't have Sanctums yet for next format, definitely pick these one up now if you still have the chance, but yeah, again, very interesting to see the two Eidolon Artifact Wind Witches builds, yeah, the two decks battle it out in the finals, and yeah, Zoodiac Beasts only ending here, or at least, yeah, losing in the top 4. It was, by the way, a Kaiju build, as you see here, which I believe is one of the most popular builds for Zoodiac Beasts. And last but not least, there was also, of course, an Infernoid build, 60 card / yeah, lawn mowing deck. You know how it runs. He also decided to main deck Lava Golem as well, so nice, interesting deck right there. But yeah, again, all the links will be in the video description, so feel free to check those out if you want to get like more information about this event. But definitely something interesting. Zoodiac Beasts aren't that invincible as I thought. But again, it's very interesting to see that other decks are gaining ground as well. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.